Hey my babies, and how you all doing? Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you are doing great. Hope everywhere marama, hope everywhere still are. Welcome back, babies. Guys, do not forget to subscribe and make sure your notification bell is steadily on while at it. So guys, honestly, it may seem as though what's this baby girl's name again? Jojo. It may seem as though her reign is an interesting one. Drama left, right, and center. And also, it may seem as though this HOH, winning HOH, also, boost her self confidence, also make her noticeable. I don't know if you guys get it. Like, there is this thing in her, the way she's handling this thingy as a HOH, interesting. Any which ways, guys, yesterday was kind of chaotic in the house, you know, with the gameplay Biggie brought to the house. That aside, that is not even it at all. That one is a fun game, okay? Getting to see the cow, the farmer, and all of that. That was a fun game. But let's talk about how the house addressed each other. So yesterday, Mshini, baby girl, had conversation with Sitle, you know, telling. In fact, she was shedding tears. Mshini was shedding tears. She was actually telling Sipe about how Nate has been coming at her, how Nate called her tiny, how Nate said some things, how they had some kind of disagreement during the when they are having their exercise, and how she said a lot. Like, she said a lot. She was complaining and she was crying. And then Sipe Sitle said, is she gonna, have conversation with Nate? And then she said something. She said, if I have conversation with her, that means I am giving her the power, I am respecting her and trying to give her that she has the upper hand. That she's not gonna have, private conversation with her. That in fact, if there's gonna be a conversation, it should be in public so that all of the housemates would know where this is coming from, because she does not like to be called the word tiny. Okay, fast forward to when the housemates had gathered, I love it that Mshini went straight to the point, even addressed Nate, with their earlier altercation and what Nate said to her, saying, using that she's tiny, that she could easily break her bone or whatever, on her. And then she poured it out, and she mentioned to the housemates that nobody should ever call her tiny again. That she's making it clear right now that nobody should ever call her tiny. That now that she has made it clear, whoever calls her tiny, that she is also going to return the energy. That she came to this house alone. She did not come to the house with anybody. That she came here to build and boost her self-confidence because she knows what she has actually gone through with people calling her tiny and all of that. How that has actually affected her, mentally and otherwise. So she came here to build her self-confidence, and the housemates are not going to be the same people trying to use that on her. Do you get? So she addressed it and said anyone who would do that, that she would just, draw the person in a paper because she's good at that. That's what she said. She would draw and then paste them on the wall, and she also have a lot she would body shame each and every one of them with. That nobody should call her that again. Like, she was so clear with that, So when she said that, even she had to even mention Nate and gave an example of what happened earlier on, which she has already discussed earlier with Siper Sitle. So she did not even cut through corners. She went straight to the point and then delivered her message successfully. So that was it for me, and I love the way she said it point blank. Okay, what is not really good for you, you just say it. Baby girl said she had actually taken drugs, just because she wanted to add weight and all of that. So she's trying to, work on her self-confidence, and people are trying to talk down on her, that she does not take that as a compliment. Now, talking about taking that as a compliment, what's her name? Ashley, when she was actually dropping her own speech. Firstly, she addressed the part of Mshini, where Mshini said that she doesn't want to be addressed as being tiny. And then it may seem as though Ashley is among those who has also called her tiny. And then for Ashley, she said to Mshini that all of the time she has called her tiny was because she was complimenting her, because she liked her kind of body and she would also wish to have that kind of body. That's why she had been calling her that. It's not from a malicious place or whatever, but she has taken notes that she doesn't like it. And then she went ahead to address Mandy Haggard, because So, do you know the thing is, Mandy made a joke at at Ashley. One thing I have noticed is this: Ashley has got a sharp mouth. It is very easy for you to do something to someone, and when the person return the energy, you find it as an insult. So, Mandy said to Ashley that, why is it that you always attaching extensions to your hair? You know, she has got a very short hair, as you can even see from this picture right here, you know. And Mandy was like, oh, why do you like attaching extensions to your hair? You know, why don't you carry your natural hair? And guess what? Ashley asked in return, why do you always put on makeup? Why do you not why do you not like, carrying your natural face? Then Mandy took that personal. Like, how can you take something as this personal? You told someone about attaching their extension, and the person is asking about your natural face, and then you took it personal. So Ashley addressed it, and she said that if you throw joke at me, get ready to get joke in return. You cannot pass joke at me and expect me to keep mute. And that's on period, baby. You know, what you cannot take, do not give out. Okay. If you're someone that do not like joke and everything, make it clear. Do not come dishing joke, and then when it's returned back to you, you're taking it personal. So she just, addressed that and said all she knows is if you throw joke at her, she would also do the same and return the joke to you. And then she said she's pulling out of the girls group or whatever because she feel like the men understand her better, that she could play with the men because her mouth is so sharp that the men does not judge her easily or try to take her words for other things. So that's one of the reasons why she's actually pulling off from the female group to join the male, meaning that the male gang, they understand her better. She says she throws joke to Muzi take it as if it's nothing, but she could barely do that to the ladies, and she has noticed that every little thing she said to the ladies turn off to be insult or something else. So they had this group conversation and everything. Now the question is, having all of this meeting, having all of this conversation, putting all of this thing clear that I don't want this, I don't want that. Do you think housemates are going to adhere and respect themselves in that regard? Anyways, that being said, I'm going to get this from the curious Kimmy. It says, Ashley indeed is a work in progress. She took every criticism and apologized. They said she has actually changed. If it's the Ashley they used to know before, all of this and drop that, oh, this person did it, this person did that, she would return it in a boost level. Or Hammer says, you see that sticking of paper did a number on Ashley. That's the only thing holding her back from confronting your fave, making side comments about her. So the fans said they are so happy that Biggie gave that punishment that day. The punishment herself and Bunny B, carried out, that it really worked on her. Hill says they called Ashley out indirectly. She replied them directly by calling their names one by one. Talk your talk, queen. Wahala be like bicycle. These housemates, they are really giving Umlilo, like they are well selected. Okay, then someone says, so last night Nate made a joke about strangling Mshini with my cord, and today another joke about breaking her nails because she's tiny. So people said at this point, what is going on with Nate? Like, you guys know, the camera would show us what would see, but Nate apologized during her diary session with Biggie yesterday. While she was talking to Biggie, she said the things she said to Mshini and whatever she had said, like she's sorry about it, that she wouldn't have also like it if it was said to her. Now that she opened up and said it, she now gets to see the mistake in whatever she did. She said that in the diary room. In fact, her handler also posted this and says Nate apologized on how she spoke to Mshini. She says she didn't mean it in any malicious way, as she also wouldn't feel good if that happened to her. We appreciate Nate for taking accountability. We all make mistakes, but it is very important to learn from those mistakes. We stand with Nate. Don't forget to vote for Nate. This one is coming directly from Nate's handler, because people were like, oh wow, so why is she actually targeting Mshini? And you guys do not forget, she's already having some side conversation with BK and how BK needs to avoid Mshini. So there is actually a little, I think there is a form of jealousy there. King Kosi says, I have never seen a mother fan base like Ashley since Kosi. I am just laughing. Now, why did this person say this about Ashley fan base? It's because Ashley's diary session, yesterday. She revealed to Biggie, and then she said that her nomination the last time was based off on emotions, that she's not gonna lie, that she actually did whatever she did based off on emotion. And guess what the fans started doing? The exact way she had said this, because people started dragging her on the social space because of she said what she said, the fans started trending it with their pictures, guys. The fans started trending it. My name is Felsi. I lead by emotions. I vote with my emotions, and I stand with my emotions. Like, they are repeating the same thing their fave had said. So they are saying they stand with Ashley. And just like that person says, you see, Ashley is a Maddie. I feel like her fan base today are Maddie. Everything Ashley does, they support her. They don't even let her, they don't even let her, feel alone. In as much as she doesn't feel this, like she doesn't see this, she doesn't know what the fan base are doing outside. But Omo Ichoko, the other time while she was having punishment, I brought it to you guys here. They started writing the same thing she was writing about being sorry to Biggie. I am a work in progress. I apologize forever, whatever, whatever, whatever. You guys. I have also been laughing. They will post their picture with the same write-up. My name is Nikki. I live by emotions. I vote with my emotions, and I stand with my emotions. You guys, please welcome me fully. They are doing all of this thing because this is what Ashley has said in the diary room, and then people are dragging her because of that. Anyways, guys, let me just drop my voice right here and now to leave the rest for you guys in the comment section. You all tell me what you think about all of the shenanigans going on in the house, okay? Please, while you comment, do not forget to like and share this video. Thank you so much for always selling with me. Mwah.